Member for Pella Rivers, Sunshine Coast.
Thank you very much, Madam Speaker. I appreciate this opportunity to talk about what we should be doing when there's a dispute. What we should be doing when there's a dispute is talking to people with whom we're having a dispute. That is exactly what we've been doing. That is exactly what we've been doing. It's kind of surprising that this is a suggestion coming from the other side, because the other side seems to all they want to do, almost giddily, inflame the tensions that exist. That's what they seem to be doing. That's what they seem to be doing. Buying right into the rhetoric, responding as soon as the company writes a letter, they say jump, and these guys on the opposition say how high. And when did we capitulate the responsibility of British Columbians? And the other thing I'm wondering is, even if you disagree with the perspective, and we have to acknowledge there are differing opinions on this, it's not all or nothing. None of the members from the opposition have even bothered to raise the issue of environment once. Not the oil spill, not the pipeline, not the tar sands. Not once. They're talking about, oh, the difficulty in policing, for crying out loud. Madam Speaker, this is about an issue that is obviously of concern, but it's not about enforcing a particular law in a particular place. As soon as we interfere in the work of the police, they're going to scream and they'll have another vacuous motion on the table for us to debate. Of course we should sit down with people we're having disputes with, and if that doesn't work, here's a secret for the opposition. If that doesn't work, let's go to court. Let's not fight. Let's not talk about how hard we can throw something at the other one's head. Let's figure it out. But this opposition seems giddily excited about the prospect of a trade war. The British Columbia government is not involved in a trade war. The other side throws something. We say, hey, wait a second. Hey, wait a second. Let's be mature about this. This might be a concept foreign to the opposition here. But let's take a step back and say, where do we have a conflict? Where can we find a solution? It's not where the opposition is suggesting a capitulation and run away. It's assert. If you have authority, if you have the potential to exercise your jurisdiction, you should be doing that. Don't run away. Don't capitulate. I grew up where there was a constitutional crisis in Quebec. I know what it is to fight hard for the values of Canadians. And I know that it's not always easy to do that. But because it's not easy doesn't mean we run away. Doesn't mean we exaggerate the concerns or incite the disagreement. That's the exact opposite way of proceeding. The opposition seems intent on finding a place to fight. And if there isn't a fight, they'll start a fight. What we're going to do on this side is the responsible thing. We're going to abide by the rule of law. We're going to keep communications open. We've already done what this motion calls for. We went to Ottawa and we talked. You know what? And the member who proposed this motion has the nerve to say, don't go into the room with your mind made up. Oh, as if this opposition hasn't already settled long ago that this is all about the economy, this is all about their friends, this is all about those who have been supporting them for the last 16 years, and I think the government is right to say enough of that. Let's look out for the interests of British Columbians and stick hard to that fact, and we're going to do just that, Madam Speaker. Thank you very much.